Good morning, and this is the World News on your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. I am Ifeami Andrew. On the headlines. National Judicial Council, NJC, recommends 4 judges to President Muhammadu Buhari into Supreme Court. People of Uyakama community in Outer West local government area, Rivers State, lament over damages caused by oil spillage. Riwama announces restriction of movement for Saturday's environmental sanitation exercise. And on the foreign scene, Human Rights Watch demands reopening of Protestant churches in Algeria. And now for the details. President Muhammadu Buhari has said fresh energy will be injected into Nigeria-Russia relations to bolster age-long relationship that has been mutually rewarding and promising. President Buhari said this while calling for a stronger partnership that is humane, inclusive, and diversified in Sochi, Russia. President Buhari said the initial warmth and harmony enjoyed with the former USSR after Nigeria's independence in 1960 should be revitalized so that citizens of both countries can benefit from social, cultural, educational, technological, and trade exchange. The Russia-Africa Summit is co-chaired by President Vladimir Putin of Russia and African Union Chairman and President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Meanwhile, Nigeria has moved up by 15 places to 131 in the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business ranking from the 146th position in 2018. According to the World Bank Group's Doing Business 2020 study, governments of 115 economies around the world launched 294 reforms over the past year. The report explained that this made doing business easier for the domestic private sector in the countries, paving the way for more jobs, expanded commercial activity, and higher incomes for many. World Bank President David Malpass said governments can foster market-oriented development and broad-based growth by creating rules that help businesses launch, hire, and expand. He added that removing barriers facing entrepreneurs generates better jobs, more tax revenues, and higher incomes, all of which were necessary to reduce poverty and raise living standards. And senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, has advised the federal government to end the closure of the land borders into the country. Falana said rather than continue to close the land borders, the federal government should urgently dialogue with Nigeria's neighboring countries to jointly fight the menace of smuggling, which necessitated the border closure by Nigeria. Falana urged the federal government to reject the endorsement of its border closure policy by the International Monetary Fund, adding that IMF's endorsement of the border closure policy is a deliberate design to weaken ECOWAS' regional integration agenda. The senior lawyer gave the advice in a statement while delivering a paper on rule of law, good governance, and economic development at the annual conference of the ECOWAS Court of Justice in Accra, Ghana. And now the federal government has handed over the renovated United Nations building in Abuja to the global body in celebration of 2019 UN Day. The UN building was renovated after a bomb attack in August 26, 2011, which was carried out by a suicide bomber and led to the death of at least 21 and wounded 6. UN Day is celebrated all over the world on the 24th of October, which marks the anniversary of the entry into force in 1945 of the UN Charter, which ratifies the founding document by the majority of its signatories. This year's UN Day was marked with the theme, "The Future We Want, the UN We Need," reaffirming our commitment to multiculturalism. The Minister of FCT, Mohammed Musa Bello, represented President Muhammadu Buhari at the event. And now the National Judicial Council has recommended the appointment of 4 new Supreme Court judges. Those approved are Justice Adamu Jauro from Northeast, Justice Samuel Agim from Southeast, Justice C. Oseji from South-South, Justice Helen Ogunwumiju from Southwest. The statement also confirmed the recommendation of Justice John Tosho as the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court and Justice B.B. Kanyip as President of the National Industrial Court of Nigeria. The recommendations were contained in a statement by the spokesman of NJC, Soji Oye, who said a correspondent has already been sent to President Muhammadu Buhari, who has the powers to appoint the judges with the backing of the Senate. Oya stated that the NJC also recommended the appointment of 13 judicial officers for federal and state high courts. And now the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has emphasized that the 100 billion naira allocated to the Nigerian Army in the 2020 budget is inadequate towards the promotion of security. Governor Wike also pledged to support the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army to effectively carry out exercise Crocodile Smile 4 to rid the state of criminal elements. The governor said this when the General Officer commanding 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Jamil Sahem, visited him at the Government House in Port Harcourt. Governor Wike reiterated that the military must restrict themselves to their traditional role of maintaining security, warned the military against following politicians to infiltrate their ranks, and compel them to take act outside their traditional roles.
Rivers State is willing to partner with security agencies. All along, we've been having this crocodile smile. From 2016, 2017, we supported very well. Even when the Chief of Army Staff came, he led others and paid me a consequence. And we have also been involved in this crocodile smile. So it will not be out of place for Rivers State to give you that support. But what I would always advise us is that we must put ourselves in a traditional role. The function that we are supposed to carry out. And the traditional role is to provide security for the people. A situation where when we leave what we are supposed to do, to begin to do other things, it's not good.
Earlier, the General Officer commanding 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Jamil Sahem, said he was at the Government House, Port Harcourt, to seek the support of the Rivers State Government for the forthcoming exercise Crocodile Smile 4, which will be conducted in Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, and Delta states.
Your Excellency, the purpose of my visit is to intimate you of the division's preparation for exercise Crocodile Smile 4 and to invite you as one of the special guests in the division's step-up headquarters when established. Your Excellency, exercise Crocodile Smile 4 is a follow-up exercise to exercise Crocodile Smile 1, 2, 3. The exercise will be conducted in the area of responsibility of 6th Division Nigerian Army, covering Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Delta, and Rivers State. The purpose of the exercise is to build on successes of the past 2 editions, as well as ensuring total security. This will be achieved through identification and clearing of flashpoints, criminal hideouts, as well as destruction of illegal oil bunkering camps in our joint area of responsibility. The Executive Governor, sir, this division humbly requests your humble self to kindly sensitize the good and the law-abiding people of Rivers State to please partner with 6th Division as we rid the society of miscreants, kidnappers, and vandals.
And still here in the state, the government has said the monthly sanitation exercise will hold on Saturday, October 26 across the 23 local government areas of the state. Sole Administrator of Rivers State Waste Management Agency, Riwama, Felix Obua, announced this in a statement circulated in the media. Obua said there will be strict restriction of human and vehicular movements during the exercise. The Riwama Sole Administrator enjoined all local government council chairmen in the 23 local government councils of the state, councillors, to mobilize their people and ensure they clean their surroundings, while also ensuring that water channels are cleared of debris to allow for free flow of water. He also appealed to security agencies, particularly the police and its divisional police officers and area commanders, to strictly enforce the restriction of human and vehicular movement in order during the period of the exercise across the state. And the leader of the Rivers State Task Force on Illegal Motor Park Street Trading and Motor Park for Oil Mill Artillery Zone, Temple Onukem, has been suspended over allegation of fraud. The coordinator of the task force, Bright Amewule, said Onukem was alleged to have collected a sum of 5,000 naira each from some traders in the oil mill market to allow them trade on the street. Amewule said the suspension of Onukem takes immediate effect and may lead to his sack. He advised members of the public against doing business with Onukem on issues regarding to the task force.
And then collected 5,000 naira each from all the traders that came there to trade on the roadside and asked them to trade. I called him severally from morning till afternoon when I left my office to go to oil mill to make sure that I carried out my phone, that disbursement of those traders by myself. And it was nowhere to be found because of all the money that he has collected. And I think that I have the mandate of the Secretary to Government and Rivers State Government to put him in an indefinite suspension. Of course, that will lead to his sack by the time the governor gives a further approval. So any member of the public who has anything to do with Onukem in respect of the still trading illegal market and motor parks and mechanics should henceforth desist from it. Is no more a task force officer except the governor of Rivers State or directs otherwise.
Amewule also warned the general public against giving bribe to members of the task force to allow them commit offences.
And let me also use the opportunity to warn all those trading at Oil Mill, be mindful of those that come to you to collect money, to allow them trade on the streets. Outside Oil Mill, members of the public also be mindful of those who come to you to ask for money to enable you operate illegal park, to enable you operate illegal mechanic or motor illegal markets and no street trading. If you also find giving money to anybody with effect from today, the way we treat the task force member is the same way that you will be treated, because you cannot also be aiding crime and you expect the man who is the victim to pay the price alone.
And away from that, a body of Christian professionals and opinion leaders in Rivers State, known as Club 401, has commended the governor of Rivers State for his support to Christianity in the state and for his handling of what it described as unnecessary and unwarranted controversy over the alleged demolition of a mosque in the state. The Club 401 also called on the Rivers State government to, as soon as possible, constitute the State Executive Council, saying no president or governor has the right under the Constitution to run the government without a council of ministers or a State Executive Council. It also commended the governor of Rivers State on the award of contract for the construction of 3 flyovers in different parts of Port Harcourt metropolis, stressing that the projects will ease the flow of traffic within the capital city and make life bearable for road users. The group, in a statement, expressed concern over recent travails of Vice President of Nigeria, Yemi Osinbajo, over some of the statutory powers and functions of his office, and called on President Muhammadu Buhari to ensure that nothing is done to diminish the stature of any office constitutionally created, particularly that of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The group also urged the federal government to extend the 100 billion naira CBN livestock loan to other agricultural efforts such as fishery, poultry, and other branches of animal farming. The statement is signed by Elder Lawrence Jumbo, who is the chairman, and Dr. Nicholas Okere, who is the secretary. If you just tuned in, you're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more stories, foreign stories, and sports stories. Stay tuned.
What you need to know about the unified ticketing system for motorists in Rivers State. As the Rivers State Internal Revenue Service commences the collection of road taxes under the unified ticketing system, motorists should please note the following. 1. That scratch cards, being payment vouchers for the unified ticketing system, are available at designated motor parks and bus stops in the state. 2. That staff of the Rivers State Internal Revenue Service have been assigned to strategic locations for this purpose, and they are the only persons authorized to sell the cards. 3. That this is the only single road tax to be collected daily from motorists in Rivers State, which covers commercial transportation across the 23 local government areas. Transport operators in the state are advised to cooperate with staff of Rivers State Internal Revenue Service to ensure a smooth and harmonious business relationship. For inquiries, please call 084 550050. Signed, Management, Rivers State Internal Revenue Service.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Welcome back. You're still listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. And now to more stories. The Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Issa Pantami, has directed the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) to sanction mobile network operators in the country, making a legal deduction from subscribers. This is contained in a statement by Uwa Suleiman, spokesman to the Minister of Communications. Pantami stated that the attention of the ministry has been drawn to the activities of some mobile network operators who, in spite of the earlier directive suspending the planned unstructured supplementary service data USSD access charge on banking services, have continued to illegally deduct from subscribers. He called on anyone in possession of evidence of charges after the suspension of the charge by the federal government to forward same to the Nigeria Communications Commission for further action. And the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has rearranged the former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Maurice Iwu. Professor Iwu was rearranged before Justice Nicholas Oweibo of the Federal High Court sitting in Ikoyi, Lagos. In a statement, the commission said it arraigned the former INEC boss on 4 counts bordering on money laundering to the tune of 1.2 billion naira. Professor Iwu was first arraigned on August 8, 2019 before Justice Chuka Obiozo, a vacation judge, but the matter was reassigned to Justice Oweibo for trial. According to the EFCC, Iwu is alleged to have aided the concealment of the money between December 2014 and March 2015 in the account of Bioresources Institute of Nigeria, domiciled in a commercial bank. And people of Yakama community in Outer West local government area have continued to decry the damage caused by oil spillage in their community. In an interview with our correspondent Sandra Kenneth, some affected farmers and landowners expressed fear over the continued oil spill, which they said is threatening their source of livelihood. They appealed to the state government to intervene in the matter.
The only land we have to feed on, there's no aquatic life living there again. Everything has been destroyed. The farmlands has been overflooded with oil. The cassava farm, that is our main source of feed livelihood, has been tampered with. Please, the damage is escalating on daily basis because of that oil. Please, I want AGIP to come to our aid right now. I want the federal government, the state government to also come to our aid. Even the federal government, the environmental, let them come and see what is happening to us, because it is not good like this. We have given them a line to overtaking the whole of our land and even the stream, and the whole fish in the underwater has died, and the farmland has been destroyed. That is the only source of our income, and that is our mainstay. So without agriculture, there's no work for us. Because of that spill, there's no value for that land any longer.
Some other affected farmers complained over the manner in which the multinational company who owned the pipeline has handled the issue.
The farmland, the cassava land has been destroyed. The Indian cocoa farms have been destroyed. The palm tree we planted have been destroyed. So the mill we have in that bush, 2 mills has been overflooded with that oil. And that's our local mill. We can no longer operate in that place. Pass for stream, that place. Water don't pass, if they rush, that place, you don't support. That place, you don't kill and fish, plenty fish, big fish. Make AGIP will come, so that then go put on something, make it no go pass, so that it no go support plenty things.
And now on the foreign scene, Human Rights Watch has asked Algerian authorities to reopen the recently shuttered Protestant churches. HRW described the closure of churches as the latest example of repression of the religious minority. AFP reports that last week authorities closed several churches in TZ Ozo, located east of the capital Algiers, saying that they did not have required permits. They include the Full Gospel Church, the biggest Protestant church in the North African country, which has been operating since 1996. The Human Rights Watch said the recent closures bring to 12 the number of Protestant churches the authorities that have closed since November 2018 for not having the required permits. And now to end the news, another look at our major stories. The National Judicial Council (NJC) has recommended 4 judges to President Muhammadu Buhari to be appointed into the Supreme Court. The people of Uyakama community in Outer West local government area of Rivers State are lamenting over the damages caused by oil spillage in their community. We also told you that Riwama has announced the restriction of movement for Saturday's environmental sanitation exercise. And on the foreign scene, you heard that Human Rights Watch has demanded the reopening of attacked Protestant churches in Algeria. And that was the news, edited by Victor Izayama. For comments and inquiries, please call 0815-341-8657 or 0814-434-3502. You can send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com or read our stories online at www.todayfmlive.com. That's our package for this morning. Thank you for your time. My name is Ifeemi Andrew.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Hello everyone. Hantech Global, an award-winning financial technology firm with over 28 years wealth of experience, will be here live in Port Harcourt with a wealth creation seminar. Join us as we unfold a life-changing one-day free seminar which will expose you on how to make huge returns in the financial market. Do not miss this golden opportunity. It will be happening on the 26th of October 2019 by 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Diamond Hall, Autograph Event Center, 33 to 35 Sanya Bacha Road, GRA, Port Harcourt, River State. Ticket is absolutely free. Participants stand a chance of winning Hantech branded t-shirts, multiple $250 to be won via raffle draw, and lots of freebies and light refreshments. To reserve a seat, SMS Port Harcourt to 0805-690-5612. We put financial freedom at your control. To reserve a seat, SMS Port Harcourt to 0805-690-5612.
What are your expectations for 2020? I'll tell you ours if you tell me yours. But first, let me walk you through our achievements so far in 2019. This year marks our 3-year anniversary in Port Harcourt with testimonies from happy investors who through our platform are excelling greatly. And in the spirit of celebration, we gave away a brand new car to a lucky winner. Also, we've been instrumental in the development of several small and medium-scale enterprises and empowering individuals. Next year, 2020, our targets are to set up offices at Dubai, London, and Ghana. Also, we plan to launch a Result Investment Limited app for all our investors. Now you know our plans, how about you fit us into yours? Don't forget, we offer 10% profit of any capital invested with us at Result Investment Limited. Visit us today at number 10 NTA Road, Checkpoint Junction, Rumokuta, Port Harcourt. For more inquiries, please call 0903-652-7708 or 0815-518-9002 or visit www.resultinvestmentnigerialimited.com.
God is faithful. Come join Real House of Grace family in celebrating her 27th anniversary of graceful victory, miracles, and testimonies with the theme, The Tribe of Jesus. Ministry Bishop Dr. Emma Isong, Bishop Michael Amamiye, Pastor Larry Olushenye, Pastor Chinelo Dilimono, Apostle Zili, and Lady Apostle Gladys Agri, your host. Date and time, Sunday 27th October, 8 a.m., Monday 28th and Tuesday 29th, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Real training session for evangelists, and Wednesday 30th October, anniversary dinner night by 4:30 p.m. Then 13 Graceland Avenue, Mile 4, Rumeme, Port Harcourt. For inquiries or reservation, call 0803-301-8493 or 0803-707-5140. Watch the celebration at www.facebook.com/RHGIC. 27th anniversary of Real House of Grace International Church. We belong to the tribe of Jesus.
Football.
Let's welcome you to the fun side, the sunny side, to amazing sportsmanship. Let's welcome you to a superb football competition. Introducing Today FM Under 20 Soccer Fiesta. We are looking for the best 16 teams to play off in a knockout style within 10 days till we get to our champion. Is your team under 20? Are you the best? In Port Harcourt, date 4th to 14th December 2019. Prizes are: first position 300,000 naira, second position 200,000 naira, and third position 100,000 naira. For registration details, contact Sanipe on 0806 886 1984. Again, 0806 886 1984.
You will never identify the office. Everything for our community is destroyed. Nothing.
In line with our set agenda, Today FM is hosting yet another summit. With our set agenda, Today FM is hosting yet another summit. We have plans to be more than just a talk station. We want to help facilitate the desires of our listening public. We want your problems to be ours and your growth to reflect in ours. And growth is only guaranteed if we have an understanding between host communities and organizations. And therefore, our desire to bring to the table stakeholders from different organizations, local governments, government agencies, youth groups, NGOs, and more to speak on the causes and possible solutions.
Go to these communities, you see there's nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about.
Be part of the progress. Lock on to our signal on the 2nd of November at 9 a.m. as key speakers, stakeholders, you and I swing into action via this summit, fostering better relations between host communities and organizations.
Hold on, Kata. No, don't say else. Just bring 5,000 now.
Only.
Make
the Kata day. Make the code remain.
They worry.
You were not aware you're a thief. Now that you know that your money is coming from a thief, do you not see why you're a thief?
All right, still talking about affairs of the federal government. We understand also that the federal government...
Welcome to today's edition of Beats and Pieces in your premium talk and news.
That's why we're called the voice of the people. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Act.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up and make a move. 'Cause the world will never see you until you do. No, they don't really care what you're going through. So you gotta show them, baby. You gotta show them the real you. You gotta give them what you've got. No, don't let them see what you're not. 'Cause you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can't be perfect, baby, 'cause nobody's perfect, darling. But no, there's nobody in the world like you. What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel? And you know nobody knows how you feel. 'Cause everybody's got their own damn problem. So everybody's trying to find their way. And day by day is a struggle. In this world, you know you have to hustle. Just know that you're not alone. You don't always have to be strong all by yourself. I said it's okay to ask for help. Now listen. People will find you, but they don't define you. And you will find people who help redesign you. People will find you, but they don't define you. And you will find people who help redesign you. You are a work of art. Bet you didn't think you'd come this far. Now here you are. Baby, you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can be perfect, baby, 'cause nobody's perfect, darling. But no, there's nobody in the world.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Let's talk football. Let's talk football.
What a devastating strike!
Football is a leisure game.
Sports is actually my job.
Football is boring.
That's not true. It's way more important than that.
What a wonderful goal! Fantastic strike!
As far as I'm concerned, sports is all about passion. Sports Attack, weekdays 7:30 a.m. and Today's Sports Live 3 p.m. Weekends 1 p.m. to 6 p.m.
For all you need to know in the world of sports, leave the dial on Today 95.1 FM.
For the best and most incisive sporting reports, tune in to Sports Attack on Today 95.1 FM every week morning at 7:30 a.m. My name is Daniel Igale, President of the Nigeria Wrestling Federation. I also listen to the show.
Yes, a very good morning and welcome to another thrilling edition of Sports Attack, reaching you live from the studios of your premium news talk in sports radio station, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. My name is Victor Oriahi and I am set to fly you through the most recent happenings in the sporting world. We begin from basketball, where Air Warriors have been crowned the 2019 Zenith Bank Women Basketball League champions after a hard-earned victory over MFM Queens 55-53 points in the final decided at the Indoor Sports Hall of the National Stadium, Lagos. The league debutants, who dominated the first half, won the first quarter 14-7 points before going to the halftime with 34-23 points on the back of the second quarter, which they also won 20-17 points. Mojanatu Musa of Air Warriors posted another double-double display with 17 points, 15 rebounds and 3 assists to win the title for her side. She also picked the most valuable player of the league for the 2019 Zenith Bank Women Basketball League season. For individual awards, Josette Anaswem emerged as tournament's highest point scorer as well as the 3-point shooter. Mojanatu won the highest rebounder and highest blocks award, while Ifunaya Okoro settled for assist and steal leader as her team became the fourth team to have ever won the league in the last 15 years. Meanwhile, in the NBA today, of course, Detroit Pistons lost to Atlanta Hawks 100-117. That is in favor of Atlanta Hawks. And Milwaukee Bucks also defeated Houston Rockets 117-111. While the Golden State Warriors, in a thriller ride there, lost to LA Clippers 141-122. Over now to tennis, where Stan Wawrinka withdrew from his Swiss indoors quarterfinal with nine-time champion Roger Federer because of a back injury. The 34-year-old 7th seed, who lost to Andy Murray in last week's European Open final, beat Francis Tiafoe in 2 hours 32 minutes in Basel. But an hour after a 6-3, 3-6, 7-5 win, he announced his withdrawal. Fellow Swiss Federer is seeking his 10th title and received a walkover into Saturday's semi-finals. In his first meeting with world number 48 Tiafoe, who beat British number 1 Dan Evans in the previous round, Wawrinka served 14 aces and claimed the decisive break to win the match after a marathon 12th game containing 6 deuces. Over now to football, where, of course, in the CAF Confederations Cup, Usman Abdallah has praised the South African football system and suggests that TS Galaxy can now be seen in the same light as the country's big teams. The Enyimba technical advisor was speaking ahead of Sunday's CAF Confederation Cup playoff fixture against South Africa's cup champions at the Enyimba Stadium. Sunday's fixture in Aba will mark the second time in less than 2 years that the People's Elephants will be met by a South African opposition at this stage of the Confederation Cup. While Premier Soccer League side Bidvest Wits were the opponents in 2018, Galaxy, a second division side, shot into prominence when they defied odds to become the first lower tier team to clinch the Nedbank Cup, thereby earning a place in the CAF Confederation Cup. Let's listen to that man, Usman Abdallah.
They are teamed with a very good technique and tactics. And, they have a very good youth development over there. So you can see they have a very, very good technical abilities and tactical abilities. We are not taking anything for granted. As we know, we are expecting a team to be a very, very good team. They win their matches away also, and they are goal-scoring team that are away. So we are all aware of that. That is why you can see how we've been preparing a lot around so that we can work on our technical and tactical ability that can match these teams.
Elsewhere, Nigerian goalkeeper John Noble is delighted at the chance of facing his country team when Togolese champions ASC Kara host Rangers International Football Club in the CAF Confederation Cup this weekend. Former Nigerian champions Rangers will play to book a place in the competition's group stage against their Togolese opponents, who are champions of the country's domestic double. John Noble has established himself as Kara's first-choice goalkeeper and was in goal in all 4 of the team's Champions League matches before their eventual relegation to the Confederation Cup. The River State-born goal saver has also imposed himself as a top name in the Togolese top flight, having won the Best Goalkeeper award last season. Speaking ahead of Sunday's match at the Stade de Kerg in Lomé, the 21-year-old reveals it has always been his dream to play against the Nigerian side.
I moved down here last year to join my current club now, and by the grace of God, we were crowned the champions of last year's league season, and we also went home with the FA Cup last season, and I was awarded with the Best Goalkeeper award here last season. Yes, I was very happy because right from the CAF Champions League, before we dropped down to the CAF Confederation Cup, I was always saying to myself that I would love to play against a team from Nigeria, especially a team like Enugu Rangers, which is well known in MPFL, and they have been doing well both home and outside. And I know it's really going to be a difficult one, but in football, anything is possible. So I believe we will get to the group stage.
Of course, on Sunday in the CAF Confederation Cup, Enyimba will be up against TX Galaxy right there at the Enyimba Stadium, and ASC Kara will play at home to Enugu Rangers. Let's talk national team football. We're talking about the Golden Eaglets, where the Estadio Olimpico will come alive on Saturday when 5-time world champions in the FIFA Under-17 World Cup Golden Eaglets of Nigeria tackle Hungary in the opening game in Group B of this year's championship taking place in Brazil. The young football ambassadors from Nigeria touched down in Goiânia on Tuesday from Sao Paulo, the city they had their training tour, and the team swung into action with training session in preparation for the clash against the East European side. According to head coach Manu Garba, he and his assistants are not leaving the stone unturned as they continue to impart tactical and technical knowledge to the players ahead of the game against Hungary, which is strongly affirmed to be a very important tie, and winning the opening game is crucial in building the confidence level in the team. Quoting him, he says, "We are looking forward to the game against Hungary with great expectations of having a good game and winning the maximum point at stake." Yes, both teams are not new to each other, as the Golden Eaglets have now been rechristened the Super Eaglets by FIFA, defeated Hungary 3-1 at the quarterfinal stage of the maiden edition of the tournament in 1985, en route to becoming the first country to win the tournament after the team defeated Germany 2-0 in the final. Nigeria will also play Ecuador and Australia in the group stages. To the Dream Team, where midfield maestro Kelechi Nwakali is the latest player to join the camp of Nigeria's Under-23 boys Olympic Eagles in Abuja as the team intensifies preparation ahead of the third African Under-23 Cup of Nations holding in Egypt early next month. The former Under-17 World Cup winning captain, who plays for Spanish side SD Huesca, was among the players that took part in yesterday's morning training session at the National Stadium training pitch, supervised by coach Imama Amakpakabo and his assistants. The Mercurial midfielder played an integral part in the qualifiers as the team dispatched Libya and Sudan to book a slot in the Under-23 African Cup of Nations. Nigeria's Under-23 squad opened their campaign against Cote d'Ivoire in the tournament on the 9th of November in Cairo before taking on Zambia on 12th of November and South Africa on the 15th of November. All their matches will hold at the Al Salam Stadium. The winners, runners-up, and third-place teams will represent Africa in next year's men's Olympic football tournament in Tokyo, Japan. The fiesta is expected to last for 2 weeks from 8th to 22nd November 2019. Meanwhile, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have dropped from number 34 to 35 in the latest FIFA ranking for October, released yesterday by the World Football Governing Body. In the rankings released, Nigeria garnered 1,481 points as against 1,482 points recorded in September. However, Nigeria still occupy third spot in Africa behind Senegal and Tunisia, who are placed 20th and 29th with 1,546 and 1,495 points respectively. Belgium, France, and Brazil still maintain their first, second, and third positions respectively, while Uruguay, Croatia, and Argentina moved up by one spot each to place 5th, 7th, and 9th respectively. A further breakdown of the ranking showed Ukraine, Japan, Turkey, and Russia making notable climbs. Ukraine rose by 3 spots to place 22nd, Japan 28, up 3, Turkey 32nd, up 4, and Russia 37th, up 5. The Super Falcons, however, remain unchanged in the latest FIFA ranking released. The African women champions are 36th in the world and occupy the first position in Africa, the same position they were last month. Right now, we move over to the UEFA Europa League. Where substitute Nicolas Pepe rescued Arsenal with 2 sublime free kicks in the last 10 minutes of their Europa League group game against Vitoria at Emirates Stadium. Arsenal were losing 2-1 when Pepe came on in the 75th minute, and he scored 5 minutes later with a curling effort from 25 yards. He repeated the feat in stoppage time as Arsenal avoided their second straight defeat and retained their place at the top of Group F. Speaking after the match, Arsenal's boss Unai Emery was full of praises for that man, Nicolas Pepe.
Yes, for him it's important, and he can have confidence, but when he scored, I think it's better for the team and for him. And really, I think he's getting better playing minutes, playing matches, scoring goals like tonight, and he helped us tonight for win this match.
While Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says his Manchester United side needs to try to build momentum after Anthony Martial's penalty secured their first away win since March at Partizan Belgrade. It ensured United moved top of their Europa League group and will qualify for the knockout stages if they beat Partizan in the reverse fixture at Old Trafford on the 7th of November. Martial, making his first start since August, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way from 12 yards after United's 19-year-old defender Brandon Williams won the spot kick. Elsewhere, Wolverhampton Wanderers produced a stirring Europa League fight back to beat Slovan Bratislava in Slovakia and move into second spot in Group K. Trailing at halftime through Andras Spora's deflected shot, Wolves scored twice in the space of 5 second-half minutes through Romain Saiz and a penalty by Raúl Jiménez. Morocco midfielder Saiz equalized with a shot which keeper Dominic Griff should have kept out before Jiménez was fouled by Vernon De Marco, the Mexico forward picking himself up to score from the spot. Of course, just to give you a rundown of games played in the UEFA Europa League yesterday, Sevilla did defeat Dudelange 3-0. That one ended. Getafe lost at home to Basel. Trabzonspor lost at home to Krasnodar 2-0. That match ended. Arsenal defeated Vitoria 3-2, while Eintracht Frankfurt put out a 2-1 win over Standard Liège. In Group G, Porto played out a 1-1 draw with Rangers, while Young Boys defeated Feyenoord 2-0. Of course, Wolverhampton Wanderers came out from a goal down to defeat Slovan Bratislava away from home 2-1, while Besiktas lost at home to SC Braga 2-1. AZ Alkmaar defeated FC Astana 6-0, while Manchester United were 1-0 winners over Partizan. Elsewhere, World Football Governing Body FIFA has announced China as the host of the inaugural edition of the new expanded Club World Cup in 2021. The competition, which currently features 7 teams, the winner from each confederation's major continental tournament, will be expanded to 24 teams for the first time. FIFA also noted that the next edition of the current Club World Cup format will be hosted by Qatar ahead of the World Cup in 2022, with the 2019 competition kicking off on December 2019. The new format would feature 8 European teams, 6 from South America, 3 from each of Africa, Asia, and North and Central Africa, and 1 from Oceania. Will begin in June 2021, and the competition will run every 4 years from June to July, taking the place on the FIFA calendar currently occupied by the Confederation Cup, which is also being scrapped. Before we leave the studio, just give you a rundown of fixtures to expect this weekend in the English Premier League. Tonight, Southampton will do battle with Leicester City, and on Saturday it will be Manchester City up against Aston Villa. Brighton and Hove Albion will lock horns with Everton. Watford will play Bournemouth. West Ham United will face Sheffield United. Burnley would play host to Chelsea at the Turf Moor. And on Sunday, to be Newcastle hosting Wolves. Arsenal will hope to get all 3 points when they lock horns with Crystal Palace. The Super Sunday fixture will see Liverpool up against Tottenham. And of course, Norwich City will do battle with Manchester United by 5:30 p.m. In the Spanish La Liga tonight, Villarreal will lock horns with Deportivo Alaves. And on Saturday, Leganes will be up against Mallorca. Valladolid will face Eibar. Atletico Madrid will lock horns with Athletic Bilbao. And on Sunday, to be Celta Vigo up against Real Sociedad. Granada up against Betis. Levante will play Espanyol. Sevilla will do battle with Getafe. Osasuna will face Valencia. The first El Clasico of the year between Barcelona and Real Madrid has been postponed due to some civil unrest in some parts of Catalonia. In the Italian Serie A, of course, on Friday, Verona will do battle with Sassuolo, and on Saturday to be Lecce up against Juventus. Inter Milan doing battle with Parma. Genoa will lock horns with Brescia, and on Sunday, Bologna will play Sampdoria. Atalanta would face Udinese. Spal will lock horns with Napoli. Torino will be up against Cagliari. AS Roma will face AC Milan, and Fiorentina would also play host to Lazio. In the Bundesliga tonight, Mainz would face Cologne, and on Saturday to be Bayern Munich up against Union Berlin. Freiburg up against RB Leipzig. Hertha Berlin would face Hoffenheim. SC Paderborn would lock horns with Fortuna Düsseldorf. Schalke 04 will be up against Dortmund. Bayer Leverkusen will be up against Bremen, and of course on Sunday, be Wolfsburg up against Augsburg. Borussia Mönchengladbach up against Eintracht Frankfurt. And in the French League on tonight, Nantes will do battle in Monaco, and on Saturday, Lille will face Bordeaux. Brest will be up against Dijon. Lyon will face Metz. Montpellier would all lock horns with Angers. Reims will be up against Nimes. It'll be Strasbourg playing at home to Nice, and on Sunday, Rennes would face Toulouse. Saint-Etienne will do battle with Amiens, and the last fixture will see Paris Saint-Germain up against Marseille. That's why we draw the curtains on today's edition of Sports Attack. Do join us after the news update by 3 p.m. for another bumper edition of Today's Sports Live. The show does make a return on Monday. Until then, keep it locked on this dial, Today 95.1 FM. My name is Victor Oriahi, and I'm signing out.
Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
All right, it's your premium talk radio station, Today 95.1 FM. My name is Ifeemi Andrew. I'm sure you're having an amazing day at the moment. I have a fine gentleman with me here in the studio. His name is Stephen Ogechi. Ogechi used to be, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I last time I checked, only ladies. I have only female friends that go by Ogechi. So how did you come about yours?
Actually, both the men and the women do answer Ogechi.
Oh, all right, unisex.
So when I came out, they thought I was a woman.
I thought you were a woman.
I'm a man.
All right. You know, these days it's confusing. We have transgenders. So.
Yeah, good to be here.
Anyways, you're welcome.
Thank you.
It is from Winners Trading Global. And I'm pretty sure you want to know what they are all about. A hint. Basically deal on Forex.
Exactly.
So, but I'll just have him tell us more about Winners Trading Global. And the fact that there's the winners in it kind of takes me to the church. But this is not, this is trading. So tell us more about your Winners Trading Global.
Now, this is a company that have been teaching people how to trade Forex. Now, we've been in Owerri for the past 1.5 years, then in Port Harcourt for 2 years. But right now, this is just a new beginning for Winners itself. Now, what am I saying? It's an amazing opportunity for people to be able to learn how to trade Forex. What is Forex? Forex is the largest financial market in the world where you can make, where there's a daily turnover of $5.4 trillion. Now, it is the global market where biggest boys in the world actually trade in. You have your CBN, you have your commercial banks, you have your speculators, you have retailers like people like us. Now, this same market, once you go into this same market, if you don't have the skill, you will lose your money. Meaning, if you don't know when to buy, when to sell, how to analyze the market, when to enter, when not to enter into the market, you will lose your money. When do you trade? Most times on Monday. I don't advise people to go into the market on Mondays, especially from early in the morning to around 12:1. But around 3 is okay. Fridays, you need to leave the market on or before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So there are so many things we need to teach people. Now, how do we do that? When you come around with your Android phone, with your laptop, with your iPad, we show you how to navigate in this market. We break it down.
But just to divert a little bit, you mentioned of leaving the market early and leaving the market late. Why do you have to get into the market late on Mondays and leave early on Fridays?
There are days you don't need to trade because of volatility.
Okay.
There are days you don't need to even enter because the market will keep ranging like on Fridays. So there are so many things they need to learn. That is why I am here. Remember, wherever there is a will, there is a way. Okay. I'm willing to teach as many that will come around. Remember, all they need to just do to participate is to SMS the word hi to this phone number and we'll reserve a seat for them. Where is it happening? Winners Trading Global. Just opposite Samsung showroom. You know, you have first and second artillery.
Yeah.
Just opposite Samsung showroom, there's a 2-story building. You come around there. Downstairs, you have Scam Frost. At that first floor there, that's where the office is. What do you need to do? Just come around with your writing material, or your Android phone, or even a laptop. That's a plus. Now, when you want to participate, just SMS the word hi to this phone number and we'll reserve a seat for you. 080 36 89 23 60. I'll take it quickly again. 080 36 89 23 60. It is absolutely free. So all they just need to do is to send an SMS saying hi, and we'll reserve a seat for them. Who can come around? A man can come around. A woman can come around. Even a woman can come around. Are you a young person? Are you an adult? Are you a grandfather? Are you a daddy? Listen, it doesn't matter your age. Come around. Come and learn a skill set. Add it to your certificate. Hey, if it doesn't go, what will go, Abi? Add your value. Add value to what you're already doing. By the time you learn the skill set, it will be added to what you already know. Remember, once you have value, money will no longer be a challenge. Remember, formal education will give you a job and what they call a position and what they call salary. What is salary? Salary is the amount of money that they give to you to suspend your dream and to help you to what, sir? To help another person to achieve his own. Or you can say it is the amount of bribe they pay you to suspend your dream and to help another man to achieve his own. But the skill set will make you rich with time. Remember, add a skill set which is informal education to your formal education, and with time you don't need to be wearing tie. Okay. That means you stop doing I beg to apply. You can sit in your home at the comfort of your office, your home, and begin to trade. Remember, learn this skill set first. If you don't, no matter the amount of money you take into the same market, you will lose it.
Okay, a couple of things you said that struck me. First of all, in time you would stop to wear tie. I'm a tie person.
I used to work in the bank.
Okay, no wonder you came up with that.
I used to work in the bank, and I know that most bankers are not happy. Why? Before the end of the month, or not before 20th or 25th, their salary is finished. Focus on profitability, leave salary. Sir, those boys wearing tie, those men wearing tie, sitting at the back, frying their face, looking like they are one big, they don't have nothing in their pocket. Check them from now to 25th of the month. Their money is finished. But if you're focusing on profitability, it pours. Remember, until you learn how to sleep and be making money for yourself, you can never become wealthy. Okay. That is why you need to change the way you think.
So at Winners Trading Global, is there a formula you have to make money while you sleep?
Now, see what we're doing. We are teaching them the same skill set. As they are learning the skill set, they are becoming valuable. The moment they become valuable, money will no longer be a challenge. Now remember, as we are learning this thing, even if you don't know how to use your Android phone or laptop, we are teaching you. There's basic class, there's advanced class.
You teach people how to use the laptops as well.
Yes, so there's basic class, there's advanced class. Now, there are classes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, morning and afternoon session where we have basic class, advanced class, and practicals from the live market. Then in the evenings, for those who don't have time during the day, from 5:30 to 7:30, we also have classes. Now, for weekend, for those who work, who don't have time during the week, they come around, they learn the same skill set, and they begin to make money for themselves. But remember, it is not a it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Meaning, you need to come first and begin to learn the skill set.
Okay.
Now, another thing I'm telling you is that one of the difference between us and other people is that as we are teaching you, we are sending you trades every day. This trade will enable you to be earning as little as $5 to about $25 every single day. Andrew, from the last time you saw me, how am I looking? Tell me the truth. Different, right?
That's why you pay me more.
Now, the truth is...
You're going to definitely pay me more than you're looking much.
The truth is this. The forex market has changed our lives. Some of us came from the gutter. We had nothing before. But today, some of us are rich. How did we get there? The forex market. I'm encouraging you outside there. Now, are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you a young person? Are you a student? Are you a professional hearing the sound of my voice? Hey, there is greatness in you. But don't keep complaining that it is Buhari, it is so wicked, it is this person. No. They are not your problems. They are great men and great women. What do I do, sir? Change the way you earn. Now, add a skill set to it. Learn what they call value. The moment you have this value, your pocket will change. Begin to learn how to trade. Add it to what you already have. Add it to your certificate, because someday your certificate might fail you. True or false, sir? But you can sit down, do the same thing, copy and paste. Meaning, as I'm trading, I'm selling the same trade to my platforms. I have about 8 or 9 of them. As I send it to them, everybody will be copying and be pasting it in their phones.
So they really don't have to do too much work.
There is work to be done because it is learning.
Okay.
But they will also be trading on their live accounts. But remember, the first week, I'll show them 1 or 2 things to do. Then after that, they can start taking their life trades. Only the ones I sent to you as a beginner. Then later, you can start doing all
Your
you need
own.
to do. Yes. But the first time, I'll be teaching you and you'll be doing all your practices on your demo account. But the ones I'll be giving to you, you'll be copying and pasting.
Okay.
This will enable you to be earning at least $5 to about $25 every single day. When is it happening? It's happening tomorrow by 12 noon.
Okay.
At Winners Trading Global. It is just opposite Samsung showroom, in front of Samsung showroom. That's in between First and Second Artillery here in Port Harcourt. Are you eligible? Yes. That means you just SMS the word hi and we'll reserve a seat for you.
That's H-I.
H-I, yes,
okay.
not the high when you're high.
I had to be sure because some people might misinterpret that.
00
I. Okay.
36 89 23 60. I'll take it one more time. 00 36 89 23 60. Now let me play with your head a little. Now, do you know that if you begin to learn the same skill set and begin to become consistent, sir, you will not only know it, but you will keep it. If you are persistent, you will know it. If you are consistent, you will know it and you keep it. Success can be duplicated. If I could have learned it, you too can learn it. Now remember, it takes you to succeed. Now, you are the one wearing the shoe, you know where it's paining you. You need to get up now and do something different. Remember, it is think and grow rich, not go to school and grow rich. Going to school is good, sir. It is very good. But hey, not everybody that graduates tomorrow from school becomes rich. Now, they told us that knowledge is power. Knowledge is not power anywhere. Knowledge is potential power until you have harnessed the same knowledge into what, sir? Into either negative or positive value. Any of them that you now do will now become power to you. Once you have that power, money will no longer be a challenge. That's how we got here. Now, I learned the same skill set, and I'm willing to teach as many people that will be coming around. Okay. Hey, are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you a young person? Are you a man, woman? Are you a young person? Are you an elderly person? Come around. SMS the word hi to this phone number, and we'll reserve a seat for you. 080 833 00 36 89 23 60. I'll take the phone number one more time. 00 36 89 23 60. Just SMS the word hi and we'll reserve a seat for you. Right. Remember, it's happening tomorrow by 12 noon.
Okay, 12 noon. I like the fact that there's no discrimination in this. Anybody,
At all.
Everybody can be a
Can
part
learn.
of it, even but risky.
Yeah.
But the point I want to make now is many are aware that in the forex market we've had difficulties and risk level, and many have been scared to venture into it because of that risk. So now your platform, Winners Trading Global, what measures do you have in place to help manage the risk that people might encounter in their trading process?
One of the best part of forex trading is management, account management. You know what we do? We try to teach you what they call winning psychology, winning forex trading psychology on how to manage your account. We call it risk management in forex. We tell you the lot size to use, the account size to encourage you to use, when to trade, when not to trade. There's something they call marginal leveling percentage. It's one of the most important in your trading window. You need to watch it. The moment it begins to go below 500, you need to stop taking additional trades. There are so many things to learn. But guess what, sir? I try to make it as simple as ABC, so that as you are learning it, you are earning. And as you are earning, it will change your life. Remember, what you need to do last is to have an additional source of income and to look less on your leaders and other people. Remember, the country right now needs people that can produce things for themselves, value for themselves, and this is one of them. The moment you begin to learn this thing, you begin to earn from the comfort of your home. Remember, wealth is not in places, it's in people. Only one person that likes you, that shows you what exactly he's doing that is legal and is giving him money. If you do the same thing, you achieve the same result, and it can change your life. That means wealth is not in places, it's in people. Only one person can change your life. I'm willing to share what I'm doing with everybody. But how do you participate? SMS the word hi and we'll reserve a seat for you. 080 36 89 23 60. Just SMS the word HI, that is hi, and we'll reserve a seat for you. Remember, it's happening tomorrow by 12 noon at
venue?
Winners Trading Global. It is located in front of Samsung showroom, in between First and Second Artillery. There's this building opposite, it's 2-story building. Scan Foods, they sell electronics downstairs. It's just the first floor. Come around and see our results. Now, our results are it's very amazing. So I need people to see them, see how we're doing it, and decide on what to do. Remember, we also tell you one or two things about life so that you know where you stopped and the need to change what you are doing. You can't keep doing the same thing again and again and again and you expect a different result. For you to get a different result, you have to do something entirely different to get a different result. Remember, you can still succeed because there is greatness in you. Now, to anybody hearing the sound of my voice, remember, today's FM is one of the best Southeast, South out. Don't change that dial.
Okay. Thank you very much. That was Stephen Ogechi, Winners Trading Global. And he said that tomorrow is when this seminar would be holding.
By 12 noon.
By 12 noon. So you have a chance to go and learn how to navigate the Forex market. And yeah, it's the in thing at the moment. I mean, everybody say money is going online. It's no longer wearing suit or tie. And he said if you possibly get this, if you eventually get this skill set, you might not need a tie after all.
At all.
To be a part of this, all you need to do is SMS the word HI. That's HI. Hi. SMS that word to 0803 689 2360. 0803 689 2360. It is absolutely free and open to anyone and everyone.
You should just come with a writing material or an Android phone.
Okay, and that's all you need. Exactly. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Stephen Ogechi.
Thank you. Good to see you.
All right,
you're looking good.
You're looking better. Don't change it. You still got to pay me more because you're making more now.
All right, good to be here.
That's how we wrap things up. Thank you very much. Still Today 95.1 FM. Don't touch your dial.
Radio has never been this good. Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Diribusa.
Bosa, bosa, bosa.
La 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 la. Eventually, we enter democracy, but instead to progress, now fighting we the fight. If democracy go on, we must get patience more to destroy very easily, but to build the wahala new African sùúrù tó lọ́jọ́ sùúrù lèrè o ẹ má jẹ́ àfàyọ̀fọ̀ o. So therefore, military, o democracy, o politician, sùúrù lèrè ẹ má jẹ́ àfàyọ̀fọ̀ o. O legislator, o certificate, o gba master, o gba misisi. Ọ̀nà democracy lẹ́sìn ẹ kọrin. Ilé wa ṣe. ṣẹjọ́ làwọn fàyè gbọ́ kí làwọn ṣe ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí kí làwọn ṣe ṣẹjọ́ làwọn fàyè gbọ́ kí làwọn ṣe ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí ẹ bá fi ẹlẹ ẹjẹ àjàyè orí níbí bó bá dọ̀la ká ní ọ̀ràn wàhálà wa lọ. Bàbá ní aṣọ kò sọjà bára lé o. If we search ourselves, nobody innocent o. Bàbá ní aṣọ kò sọjà ṣé afárá lé lórí. Everybody guilty pátápátá, nobody innocent o. So make we stop all this hypocrisy. Make we get patience more, build better democracy. Orin. Kí ló wá ṣe? Ṣẹjọ́ làwọn fàyè gbọ́. Kí làwọn ṣe? Ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ. Kí làwọn ṣe o? Kí làwọn ṣe? Ṣẹjọ́ làwọn fàyè gbọ́. Kí làwọn ṣe? Oṣù mi o. Ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí. Ẹ bá fi yẹlẹ̀. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjàyè orí níbí. Ó má dọ̀la. Ká ní ọ̀rọ̀ rárá. Kí làwọn ṣe? Ṣẹjọ́ làwọn fàyè gbọ́. Kí làwọn ṣe? Ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí. Kí làwọn ṣe? Ṣẹjọ́ làwọn fàyè gbọ́. Kí làwọn ṣe? Ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí.
Ìyá súre kí áńgẹ́lì Olúwa ṣọ́ gbogbo wa o. Jíjí mo jí lówùúrọ̀ yìí o. Ìbàrẹ̀ alákòóso ọ̀run. Ọba tó ṣohun ara láyé mi o. Ǹlẹ́ ọba tó gbajúmọ̀ káàkiri. Mo jí Olúwa o, mo jí sáyọ̀. Mo jí sáyọ̀. Oh, Father God, me, your pikin, wey you love very plenty, you don make me wake again today. With every bad belle people wey dey around, wey say today Kunle no see am, you tell them say Odeshi, this boy na my son. Nothing go happen to am. Baba God, you keep me. You keep all of us. You keep Funky 4. Even Annie wey be her birthday yesterday, you keep her. She don run today because she no wan give cake. God forgive her, for she know what she's doing. We thank you, God, for all our fans and AC and split unit where they listen to us to make us go forward every Friday. And all the bad belle people where their bad bellying don't help us to go higher. God, we thank you for all of them. Thank you for this, our country, Nigeria. Oh, Father, our country, Nigeria. Thank you for our state. Oh, God, the state that is building bridges and bridging every gap. Thank you for the local government. Thank you for local government. Even though we know they see their government. Thank you for the community leaders. Even though some of them I no wan talk. Thank you for all the task forces in this state. Thank you for the legal and the illegal task forces. Thank you for okay, no, I know if you say God, thank you for pothole. God, no be God cause pothole. No, that one no follow. Thank you, God, for in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I no one problem. Man, no can go talk the one with my hand no reach. No be God cause pothole. Now we cause pothole. But before I start this morning, see my friends who have been wonderful. You know, see sometimes Yoruba man say, "Eniyan lasho mi, that now people, human being, them be my rapper, or else people for naked, well. Fixed right car care, former Prosco. Oh, my guys there, Donald, Monday, Serious, Innocent, Thank God, Kazim, Oyin, for everybody there. What if you remember, guys, you guys are doing well. Thank you very much. Fixed right day for Aba Road, opposite road safety. Now they do well. Donald and his team, thank you very much. We are very ungrateful to you. Now, it's a brand new day, and we are here because we are here. Even though we never hear finish, but we go still hear well. When we reach, we go show ourselves. In the meantime, we want to first of all congratulate the governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike. GPS, that is POS. POS, then GSSR. Want to say thank you for building bridges, just as you have promised that you will build bridge and you will build bridges. Thank you very much. We just say we remind you some things like all those poles there wait there for garrison in case you want to remove them. Funky Four would like to use them, and so please. Now we first ask you because some bad belly people now go begin say nah they're right. Now we first talk, so make you know all those poles there wait there for garrison. We would like to use them. We won't get Funky Four Scaffold Nigeria Limited. We won't use and do scaffolding. So no give anybody until you know. Now small thing they make us quarrel. So no one quarrel with you this tenor. Also, for the flagging of and the laying of foundation of bridges. One bridge for garrison, one for artillery, and the other one for Rumokoro. Thank you for the 4 sites and the 5 sites. You have done well. But you have for just no to say possible. Because they say sometimes Yoruba man say na person mouth now they take talk I no chop, I know they chop or I no go chop. If federal government come in their own power and blind eye, turn blind eye to Eleme Bridge we won't fall. Because they say that Eleme Bridge, the money where they bring for that axis to Nigeria no be small, and that bridge also they bring money to Rivers State. The most important thing come be say it dey inside Rivers State, and now they cut off or now go cut off Ogoni, Eleme, and other places if government no fix them. Although no concern me, I don't say na government but is it possible say as a state we self gree die? You understand? Do that bridge. Make we shame the devil. You know that they talk something, say the truth and shame the devil. Make you do that bridge with your Rivers people. Make Rivers people make Rivers State government do that road. They made a shun federal government. Make they no look their side. You know those kind of English way they use those days, say maybe bone them. Make they bone federal government. Just say, look, if una think say una no do this road, we have the ability and the capacity to do it because of our people. Just do that bridge and you just throw away face. You understand? Because I hear say you get one time two way the past government we been go where they do road from Stadium Road go reach Imo State border. Especially federal government go give them the money.
They no
Sam
pay.
Shishi.
They pay back money now again.
So he said this one now. You said go just look and say look. Make una no think say
sacrifice.
no give us money. We go die here. That bridge we go do am. We go commissioner. When they see get how they do something you understand? When they say you don't really start and you do am, shame. You can't hold federal government say nah, see this guy they don't start this okay yeah come.
Just say shame they pay for this or that
yes,
one.
nah, yes, people they get shame. People they get shame. Government they get shame. Now the people know they get shame. They come say okay yeah come. Now we don't start this thing now. Okay, make we just help you. Make we just do come on hand, make we help you. If I feel good though, because this bridge way they say they shake. Now me I know if they go that LMS side again now. Since how many days? Now people they there. I know people, my friends, and they there. That is Saro now in village with that. Before you go come now, you know get village again. Or Kreka people where they go, and there they pass. People where they go Ogoni, and there they pass. People where they go Kono, and there they pass. If they go where we make a village, Opobo, and there you go pass. If they go Andoni, and there they pass. If they go Akwa Ibom, and there they pass. Three places there where people they go, where they pass there. So I won't beg you, Your Excellency, in case change remain. Nobody say who they tell
after
you.
I don't do this 3-1 finish.
Nobody say we they force you. But in case change remain, from this 3-1 where you want to do so, in case change remain, qu'est-ce que c'est? Je l'appelle avec toi les bridges. Nothing stop you from also doing that bridge. Nothing. In the year, nothing. If for say now because of federal government, bone them, fashi them, no look their side. You understand? Just do it for the sake of Rivers people will vote for you, people will you pass that bridge, go do campaign, even though that time you don't they shake too, but you never notice the shaking. But now the shake on the shake where. Because if it collapse, no way for campaign again for next election, no. Even though you know go come back, but your party to know if you go that side to go campaign. So I just try. For the sake of people who did that side, make we do them. But my major quarrel this morning, they say, Oyinbo man say, you do not put the cart before the horse. Sorry, you don't put the horse before the cat. You don't
put anyone before anyone.
Anyone, yes. You don't put cat and horse before cat and horse. Illegal traders task force, where they pursue task force people, people where they sell for road. I think say we never get her right. I'm sorry to say, last week we talked to the chairman of the task force, Honorable Bright Ameule. I for call her this morning, but I know call her the credit of last week. He never pay. He never pay. I know if they use my credit, he ain't get allocation. Me I no get allocation. He never pay credit of last week, so I no go fit. I don't know. I'm not sure saying be stingy person, but he never pay the credit. So I know if you use my phone, call him again. But my question for Toran for be say, I talked this thing last week. My one market, they don't commission them. Fruit garden market, they don't commission them. Now it don't pass 1 month. My brother, it is still under lock and key.
People never enter inside.
Nobody. Ever even spirits, even marine spirits say where they around there, interwoven, they never enter. Nobody don't enter inside. The place they under lock and key. Now, Isioko Road for D line, the end of it now, fruit people don't enter, they don't carry that side now as market. Yes, people where they sell fruit, tomatoes, everything, they don't carry that Isioko Road now as market. These now people who legitimately supposed they inside the market. Now, I don't know who I go ask, because sometimes when you see some things, you don't know who you go call to ask question. Why are these markets still locked? Why my one market never open, make people they enter inside the sell? Why fruit garden market still they locked? Now they go tell me say now because they want allocate. So are you telling me that people where they the market before no know the people where they the market, or they no get market what do they call them? Market committee. Where no people where we say okay, compile list. Since when they build the market, by the time they do the decking self, now that's what we don't compile the list finish of who and who go do the market. But up to as I tell you now, the place they under lock and key, and you they arrest people for outside because of say they put load or they sell market for outside. It is wrong. Now wrong priority. How about they call that thing?
Misplacement of priority.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a
misplacement.
Displacement
of priority.
Displacement.
Misplacement.
Displacement of priority.
Anyhow.
Thank you. Yes. That means priority when you get space. Now between one and they do so. You cannot, first of all, arrest and jail person before you begin telling your offense. If you want illegal trading to come out, you want to remove people from road from selling, they open the market now. Make people enter there, go sell. You not go leave people for road where they sell for road. You close market, then you can't hunt them up and down, say that they sell for road. C'est pas Jean avec les sensei. To me, it don't make sense. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Et tout à fait, Jean, les markets débutés, qu'est-ce qu'elle avec toi, les people? Entrer. if you have finished building the market,
Open
then allow
the
the
market.
people to enter.
Mm.
I don't understand this kind of thing. I talked last week say problem of market now only this state now they see am. Again what they build for room or more there since 2010 what enter that side the market no dey function over family disagreement and na market. Now that 10 years they hear me so why don dey there wey they don lock that market. You know wetin dem for don generate for that even if na community get am or na family get am you know how much dem for don generate as say na market wey dem for don take do something for themselves help their life. Because I know say when I wan park there, I get one money where they can't charge me family development fee.
Yes.
Where I pay them.
So you don't contribute.
And they know, yes, yeah, and now the family don't develop anything. But I just see the boys there, we collect the money from me. They don't develop at all.
But you no go blame. At least you don't pay something to develop.
Yeah, nah, but they
if you no agree develop, now then no.
They no agree me do anything for that land.
After you're developing, when you don't pay.
Say I must develop their family development. I quarrel them. Okay, I pay the money. As I talk to you now, none of them for the
family. Who did they develop now?
Develop
Mama, papa, brother, sister.
Nobody develop. Now the market where did that community for that room of money? That I dey talk and now who they hear me, they hear. One market day for room of money as you go inside. That market day shut down for over 10 years. That market has been locked down. You know how much they for generate there over one nonsense disagreement of the waiting who get market, who no get market. Now anybody who want buy something now from inside startup they go get to trek to the main road or trek go Rumigbo Junction go buy things. Meanwhile market dey inside their community where they locked down over one useless disagreement wey I no know.
The community disagreement.
Now Timothy Sirim aka Uncle Bomboy now he be chairman for Pothole. Now he be chairman.
All the come out of the portal.
Yeah, yes. Him when he be chairman for local government Obiakpo, he build international market. That road now is supposed to call am International Market Road. Because now he go open that place,
market,
build that big giant market there. Come make police station for side.
But that one they work. That big one.
No.
Okay.
For where?
Continue.
He come make one small police station there in case of security for the market. Now SARS, they can't carry SARS go put for there now. Now the road now can become SARS Road
instead of international market road
because the market has been useless. Because the market no get sense.
But that market, people they small now. Maybe the international market for
they don't open for SARS Road.
For SARS Road, yeah.
They open now. That's some people will agree die. The real market no open. You see, if that market open, road no go to that place. As in the busy.
They don't pay the contractors finish.
I'm not sure.
Maybe try to understand what make can never.
I'm not sure it's a contractor problem. I dey try to understand wetin they make that market. Okay, even if na contractor, I think na government dey since. Na something wey government go say, okay, wetin be the problem of this place? Make this market dey function. No be government money they take build that. Now no be individual money.
That one na true.
Now local government money. How many caretaker government we don't get after Timothy Zero till now?
You say all these things for governor EFB say the market they work.
She
for where in day maybe you know
they
when tell and I say they work everything they function.
She
meanwhile nothing there on ground.
Because I'm not sure say that market. I know say some 1 or 2, 3 shops they open for front.
When are they pass?
Yeah, when
like
people agree die. Whether people don't first pay their first money before they come lock and die again. But the main market itself, I'm not sure say they function. I'm not sure. But when the market they function, then you go see market like Ikoku. And I'm not going to say market they function because before people wake up before Pharaoh wake up people don't
there they wait.
I ain't be that one. Now, look at this my one now. The other side, the new my one with the build. I never sure say anybody don't enter inside. And everything don't complete by my own seeing from outside. This fruit garden, I don't see one single contractor inside. Make you say, okay, now because contractor they work. I know they see anything.
No single sign like
no signs, anything they walk inside. So that means the market don't ready. Why is it not open? All these questions, now we go to ask ourselves. I beg, before we begin pursue people where they for road, because it's not impossible to say those people where they pursue now where they carry their things for road. If you get interest now to enter that market, But when the market no dey function, qu'est-ce que c'est?
So where they go Congo? But another thing now, self, you say the market self, if you open now, how much to get space?
To get space. See, people dey
because the money when they call.
Wait first. People dey inside the market before the market born.
Okay.
Now, not be because say government can't build.
But they
market.
say that arrangements don't cancel.
No,
now say now they go do new giving.
It is not possible.
You will get space.
Wait, it is not possible.
You dey talk like say you will get space. No, now your space go.
No. Now make I tell you one thing. Now, waiting government go do there. Now to help the people where they there, not be say they just come out to fire burn. So make the people lose.
But I think they give money now.
Now
to compensate people when lose something.
I don't know how much they say they give them. Yes. But people burn things. You understand? I'm not sure say the money where they give people there, it cover up for the market where they get there.
Yes,
you understand?
That one.
Because I know how much a basket of tomato cost. Talk less of other things.
Never talk of the shop rent itself.
You understand what they pay. Now, the thing to do now is say, since government don't say we go help you. Now the work of government to help in citizen. You understand? Nobody to come make money like that for their body. The money where they supposed to collect for market is supposed to be purely for market maintenance.
Yes.
You understand? No be for saying generating one kind revenue. It's supposed to be maintenance of the market to make sure say the market they run day in, day out without interference. I make sure say the people where they there know they shop the money. If not, we where they the market. If we be 200 or 500 or 1,000, now you did the market before. There is no way they pay market rent. What they call that thing? Daily
levy
of your own shop, of your own side where you did. You understand? So there is a record. There's a book. They know when you pay. They know when you don't pay.
So your own suggestion now they're supposed to carry that book.
That book first.
Those people where don't get placed before they don't meet all their payments correct. May then get. But the committee when they set up, they're supposed to do like nobody so then.
Now they tell you now how long the committee go sit down now. The committee now what do they call them? Now just now cartoon head. The committee now cartoon. I mean now drawing they be. What if the work of committee since when they build the food garden?
Now after they build after they build the market then set because now new committee unless when governor go there he select new people for the crowd.
So the new people now no go work with those people where they there. That means say you want just talk and say people where they this
the politics
una no go come inside again no.
Everybody
go reapply.
Get new space.
Can't do biometrics. But yeah, we like biometrics like anything.
Can't wait for another committee to look the biometrics.
Yes, the committee go come check the biometrics. Then after that,
can do final stage clearance.
With forensic. They can do forensic interview to know whether tomato na real tomato
really true. So your tomato pass border. Na illegal tomato abi.
Hey,
now Benet tomato you walk yourself for here.
Say this is your cabbage. Is it for suya or for salad? They will go know where to put you. Now, my problem is say, what is worth doing at all? Oyibo man say it is worth doing well.
Doing well. Correct.
This thing, there is no need to pursue people where they sell outside if you are not ready to put them inside. There is no need at all. Now people don't go collect back of one building for CFC, back of that road safety, get one land there where the people don't occupy, where they sell their things. They don't turn that place now to market. Meanwhile, real market day. You understand?
That one not be legal.
Fruit garden are place where we say those days, I don't know if they see they come, Oyibo people. They come all the way from Shell camp, Agib camp, F camp, what do they get? Mobile camp, Belema oil camp, all the camps they will carry oil. Then they come there, you go see Oyibo go park. Now there they get the real things the way they want to take cook Oyibo food. Everything there for fruit garden. I never see one thing.
Where you find
where they chop, where they for fruit garden. I never see. Now where you don't come make an ultra modern fruit garden. Can't you just open it and let the business
begin to flow?
You understand? I no get market there. I no get plan to get market there. But my problem now be say people will get market inside there. When I lock shop, keep them outside. Now these same people will not lock outside. Now when I see they go pursue, they carry their things in the name of task force.
Not be even make the people they pay the tax force money to allow them there for the road, sir. Because now when they happen, I say for all those artillery them side, that they pay for 5,000
for roadside.
Yes,
To be
to
on the
maybe
road.
allow them. Maybe so when the boys come, they roger the boys. The boys allow them continue. So they call cash one.
Now he make governor the verse.
Governor of they will suspend one now.
And they rake that day.
So they work. They don't spoil the work. They do well
They use
again.
one English. They are compromising.
Yes, they are compromising.
English.
Oh, evil.
English go kill me here. See, they don't compromise.
They have compromised.
Now, this compromise now. Now man have been a woman.
This compromise na Bobrisky.
And the task force. You don't see any woman inside the task force.
That is very true. That is. I never see woman. I don't know.
Your Excellency, excuse me. They say you are gender friendly.
Yes.
And you now make you carry women do deputy
local government chairman.
Very good, we agree. But for this task force, I never see women.
We need women.
I don't know whether you have office task forces. Women
maybe where they stay for desk.
Where they stay for desk, where they stay for
we need women in the field.
But now, as Rivers boys no get work. Now so Rivers girls no get work. Most of them they hustle.
Yes.
So if we really want to do this thing and balance it, you say 200 people they train to come join the one with they on ground.
100.
How many be girls or female or women inside? Your Excellency.
Consider it.
Consider it. Oh. This one are begging where would they beg you? Consider it. You cannot put only boys. Because if boys get work, girls don't get, they will come oppress we the girls.
We not the girls.
They go oppress we the girls.
If the girls, if women dey for tax force, just think how the thing go.
No,
it go sweet.
It go sweet like anything. You don't see where a woman police catch you. If men police catch you, if you discuss,
woman police, you know they discuss.
They'll consider when they balance for front of your motor, nothing where you want to.
Nothing.
Or you don't feel push them.
You don't like you don't assault her. Now assault.
Your hand mistakenly pass her
go touch side.
Na cell.
Yes.
You cannot
harassment.
Sexual harassment.
But it could be very good.
If you have female task force, not be every time. See, not be everybody like me. They shout for them. Like all these boys will say, "Hey, they go shout. Some people go say, "Hey, they go shout back." But some women, because they are soft.
According to Tekena, some fine Amalekites.
Yeah.
Just come there.
You are falling low.
It's not good.
Yes, you are not supposed to be here. Please drop your thing and enter the pickup.
Boys go they willingly come off a road.
Finish.
No
by yourself. Because once you know, say a sweet voice they come to arrest you. By yourself.
Outside.
You go put her for
I
pocket.
give you
put her for pocket first. Let's start with you. Let's change begin with you.
Hey.
For even studio, put her for pocket. Now
bring and come.
Don't see what the aunt they do.
Wait, man, no talk my experience with that aunt. One day I go, I did lick. When I was small, I did chocomilo. Now I sleep go with the chocomilo from my mouth.
Hey.
That if you see the way aunt gather my you see the way aunt gather my whole mouth, rich nose. Thank you, Michael. Michael, this is a happy day. This is Good Friday in October. Michael is sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael is sharing his property.
Don't hair.
He has started sharing us properties here.
So I'm not carrying you along.
Yeah, you are carrying us along.
I can't hear myself.
Yeah, it's up now.
Am I okay?
You are very okay.
Okay. How do you know I'm okay?
Because you are hearing yourself now.
So I need run because now her birthday. She got her birthday. She run.
She said she get flight to catch.
Can you imagine? So somebody don't go celebrate birthday for her in our absence without our permission.
Now Eugene Ebele, see we put up on Facebook.
Nah, birthday. I try call her. She know they pick call.
So where to go?
Only God know.
Hello.
Only God know.
Hello.
Why did like all these pastors they we come from village? Pastor, you know all those pastors they come from village. Once I go introduce them, let's welcome Pastor Isikan Iyekere Efiong Edom. You can't collect
why you choose to call it mad?
Okay, sorry. Let's welcome Pastor Olajide Amo Rufus.
Why you go use the Yoruba them mad?
Okay, let's welcome Pastor Tekena Michael Kule Tatafo.
Now you're talking.
They'll come put her together. Go come collect the microphone.
I know a pastor. They mad.
Come do. Hello. Meanwhile, that person introduce you. Where everybody hear. Where you say hear and they call your name.
Nobody pastor they do am. Politicians they do am. Politicians they knock, they blow breeze.
Why you call them for this and gentlemen? Let's welcome our party chairman.
When I on this thing, I'm going to die here.
OCC party. You will clap for I come.
Ladies and gentlemen, I agree with what you have been saying since morning. But I got people. Can I introduce myself? But I'm talking. I go scatter something.
As usual.
We know. No, don't say that. People are very peaceful,
really
amicable people. See,
they're convince us.
Just remove the amicable. I agree with peaceful, no foreign. The amicable, no foreign. Everybody beg you.
What have the cable?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tekena Yala.
We are not
from Africa.
Who are you with you?
In Ayungubiri. Green Polo. No, it's not Green Polo. Is my mother's area.
So where are you? So which side is your
my
own?
father's side is Ayungubiri.
No, what polo? Red polo.
There is no polo there. That side, I don't know who give that place. Green Polo. It go be white man. I'm very sure. We no fit understand.
No,
so that side is green.
Maybe the person will walk with them. They wear green t-shirts. Now green polo.
That green polo, right? Now, where my own father from?
How many polo do you?
My brother. No only one. Since why I know, no only one polo.
No only one place answer green polo.
No that polo. The rest na biri. Na biri.
No, biri is okay. Na biri is
traditional. So I am from Ayungubiri. In Jama, one canoe house.
Yeah, Jama, one canoe house.
Jama, one canoe house.
Okay, Jama, Jama.
God bless you. One canoe house. I have a chief.
In English?
He works in UPTH.
I know your chief.
You know I'm Chief
Very
Jama.
Well. Now my friend,
God bless you.
Now my cousin. In English. Now my cousin with us, Tonyo Golo. Now introduce me
to my chief.
Your chief. Now very good friend for UPTH.
Very good.
The chief could ask me, say, where is my younger brother? I said, sir, who's your younger brother? He said, I'm the chief of Ayungubri. Tekena Yala is my younger brother.
Yes.
Okay,
Jama, walking
He said, yes. Same bit, Tekena chief. That they know this morning. The man carry me waka everywhere.
Yes, so.
It's a great guy.
Just go UPTH now.
You know, you get another younger brother.
No.
Tekena.
Once you know where, go UPTH, look for Chief Jama. They know him.
Okay, so what is your introduction? What's the problem?
Now, my introduction is very simple.
Go to the point. You never talk for over 10 minutes now. 10 minutes don't pass.
My name is Tekena Yala.
Okay.
I answer different names in different places. When I went to Bonny, I answer a Bonny name. For Bonny, I answer Tamuno Yowuna John Bull, Peter Side.
Because so I go get work.
You need to answer Bonny name to work.
Bonny surname to work.
So that Bonny Plumbing Bureau go say, okay, who should them be this? John Bull, Peter Side. Put him there.
Then take her. When they take you?
Yes.
See, so, Bonny get compound names like
compound
Peter Side, Green,
Wilcox,
Purple, Wilcox, Heart. Then plenty like that.
Then plenty.
So now Akwa Ibom boys, we from Akwa Ibom come to work. The answer Mfon. Okay. Mfon na Akwa Ibom name. Boy, you know. Now, feeling my people get brown compound. So they go and answer Mfon Brown.
They get Anthony.
They get Anthony. The boys answer Mfon Brown. That is Akwa Ibom name plus with Bonny son name. And then they walk. So you have to walk. So if you have to call and say you are Mfon Purple. Boma Iyayi, Commissioner for Sports, must have answered one name too.
No. Your own chance.
Na direct chance.
No, but that you know from your own chance from Port Harcourt.
That's the office employee from Port Harcourt.
Yes.
Concurrent.
In the work for Earth Movement International.
Okay.
They call them EMI.
AEMI.
Yes. They never Borokri.
Okay.
Borokri, they not there again.
Okay.
Borokri, yes. Borokri, they did that. They had with their base where they move. So, it collect community chance from Borokri. He immediately for Arawisin. So all of us for that area, they go worry Westminster, Dredging, and Emmy, there they go worry them. And other small companies. So under community
all those fishing companies.
Yes, they needed accountant because he read accounting.
Okay.
They needed accountant. And then carry him go. So him now direct.
So no answer.
Now for Mongolo, where would they jam?
For the answer, Buma
for the answer, Buma hat. Buma I hat. If I leave that boy, it's not necessary this month.
It's true.
Although you know me with some few months, leave him. It's not necessary. Now.
Now the introduction.
I don't finish.
Thank God.
Go ahead with the way.
Go ahead.
Come. I want to beg Rivers people on behalf of.
Who again?
Rivers people.
No.
Beg Rivers people on behalf of people.
Who should be beg Rivers people on behalf of Rivers people? Who would they beg now? Who be the?
Because anybody will go radio TV because the Rivers people have spoken. Rivers people have said. We don't know which particular Rivers people.
We're supposed to arrest them. This is the voice of Rivers people.
Speak on our
Who be the Rivers people?
Who sent them?
We don't know when Rivers will speak. Only you.
They hear.
Another person they carry English for head. Can it over? The people are speaking.
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken. In fact, the president of this country should hear the voice of Ogoni people.
Who sent you?
Nobody sent Ghana. Nobody sent Ghana to Bar. Only him. You know, say that boy. I like him hustling. It's an international accredited hustler.
Man-made hustler.
Other hustler, they will be man-made.
No, yes, they're plenty. They're plenty. They're plenty. Will be man-made.
Example. Will be man-made.
Yes.
Man-made.
Nalayo.
Name one.
All of us they follow. We can they are not man-made.
They are governor made. Those are politically made. They are not man-made.
All these guys just get John Guest you mean no week, sis, no need.
Not a year.
He over week. Now, everyone.
It's a beg for who now?
We want to beg Rivers people. Please, Rivers people have spoken. We want to beg you people. If there's anything His Excellency, the governor of Rivers State, do on him, we can forgive him. For he knows what he's doing. Forgive him. He knows everything.
I forget.
Never about. You know what he didn't do recently?
In thief money now.
Wait now, I tell you. He go to pay some contract. He go meet some contractors saying they inspect their work. They say, you contractor. Now, I've paid you during the rainy season. Rain is falling.
Okay, now that I paid you.
Rain is falling. Rain is falling. I paid you. You collected the money where rain is falling. Now later now you call and tell me you cannot finish your work because rain is falling. Bring the money now. Bring it back. Wait in dry season so that you collect the money. But you have collected the money where rain is falling. Make sure you complete the work where. Come. You see this governor? He's the highest drama guy.
He's supposed to join us.
And
we'll tell you if you have time on Friday. You come and join for people.
I love so that I won't head my steering. I said this governor is the top sense. No one will give him money. Rain is falling now. You are collecting the money. Now when
Julius Becker or Julius, what did you call
rain is falling now. You are collecting the money.
You don't want to write Julius, go to Julius with
Julius Johnson.
You go make Julius Johnson.
John Thomas. No, John Thomas.
Julius Doja or John Thomas.
John Thomas.
Guys, put that together for weekend. This guy is too much. This is our governor. I didn't do
you know,
the people went around, they didn't laugh. If they look them. Come, everybody don't they wear bones again these days.
No, they didn't want to make you
say everybody
once in a while.
Once in a while. Now first tenor, it wear bones.
Throughout.
Yeah. You want to see people where they eye am or where they smile. But they didn't see face.
Well,
now this second tenor, it don't remove glass.
In the wear.
Everybody.
We are never say so. You know,
you get that comic spirit.
Wait,
the way you answer the Ruga people to where they come.
Mm.
So we no get land. I no get land to give for cow. But if na water, I get water. I get water for now.
May they go drink.
May they go drink. May they go river. May they go river. Mama, go inside. But land, you no get land. If na water, may they go carry.
Come. I made GOC for Boricam. Come visit. I see the picture.
I see the picture yesterday.
My brother, I'm for Palace, General Palace. Straighten up. He may call where I walk up. If you see his face, they observe. For him, I say, come. You see, no people that wanted to rig me out of this. Why you here? For him, I know. Why you here?